Hello, hello, hello. New night to this. It's Friday night and we are live with Realist and Relax. We're back. It's been 3 months, I want to say, since we last did Realist and Relax, and I'm excited to be back. I've missed this, not gonna lie, but life has been very interesting and full of changes, so not just a new night, new time, new location for me too, in case you can't tell. I'm in my new place finally. And yeah, still same old me though. That's what you get. Sorry if that's not your jam. But we're gonna get some listings and relistings done. And if you guys want to get work done, you can. If you don't have to. I don't make you do anything. I'm just happy to be here. And I'm so happy that Miss Melissa is here with me.
Hello.
Welcome, the Thrifty Broad. Reintroduce yourself to everyone watching or catching the replay, because it has been some time.
It's been a minute, yeah. Well, I'm a full-time reseller. I live in Washington State. I've been reselling since 2017, but full-time since 2019. And yeah, I sell mainly clothes and shoes, but I have been buying some hard goods. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I feel like I need to expand
out of the country at some point.
Huh?
Aren't you moving out of the country at some point?
In a couple of years. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
sooner. England has the same, which I think all of Europe has the same problem we do here. They have a housing crisis as well. Yeah.
Well, hard goods. I look forward to hearing more about that. I'm curious to hear what you've been picking up and if it's been selling for you.
Well, nothing is really sold. I haven't picked up that many. Honestly, I do have a bunch of cups downstairs I need to relist that I have delisted a long time ago. And I need to just bring them back up here, rephotograph them, relist them. I did pick up a couple teapots that were from a guy that he retired, so I don't think they make them anymore. And so they haven't sold that. That's going to be a long tail thing. Like, it's going to take probably a long time for them to sell.
Yeah.
Especially for the second one, I haven't actually listed it yet.
Yeah, you do have to do that. You do have to do that. Okay, let's say hello. Tate is here. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming. I shamelessly plugged this to him earlier because he was reacting to my little Instagram music. I'm like, oh, hey, I have a live tonight. Because that's what we do around here. That's
I'm so glad you moved to Friday, by the way.
Thank you. I'm so glad too, because guess who is currently not in my house?
Your child.
My child.
Because you live in the same state as his daddy.
Yes. And not that he ever actually crashed this party, but just the sort of stress of getting him to sleep and staying in there while I do all this. Right. It's just, I would sit down and already be stressed out. So this is
this
much
time
better.
If you want to have wine, you can, not worry about it, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and plus it's tomorrow I get to sleep in. Nobody's gonna wake me up, hopefully. So it's all good. Yeah, it's a new night. I know there's a lot going on Fridays, so I don't know about the time slot in that regard, but I feel like we have our little crew who will show up or not, and we're just gonna get some stuff done. I do have stuff to. Sorry. Not need to.
This is gone now. Bye.
Okay, bye, Melissa. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, right. I do yourself. Get out of here, lady.
Yep. Thanks for holding my hand through the intro.
The reason why I like it on Fridays better is because my husband works later on Fridays. He works till 7. So yeah.
See, everybody wins. Well, here's the deal. I sort of challenged myself to do something ridiculous, which is relist my entire closet. So yeah, in the month of September, which that's the hard part, because if you're just relisting the whole thing, on whatever schedule, it's not that bad. But when you have 800 plus items, it comes out to 26 relists a day, and I'm already behind. So spoiler alert for the video that I'm making on this whole experiment, I'm already behind. But
we're basically doing the same thing.
Work on it now. We're just gonna work on it now. Hello, FSJ. My favorite fart sack. I haven't said that in a while either.
Hey!
Oh, it's good to see you. Happy to have you. Oh, Kami can't hear us. For a second, I was like, she can't hear us because our audio is not working. I was like, uh-oh, that'd be bad because we're like 5 minutes into this baseball game. Well, better you than me. Better you than me. I'd rather be here, but hey, you go, girl.
Although stadium hot dogs are the best, although they do take like 37 minutes off your life per hot dog.
I believe that, and plus, then
per Michigan study, yeah.
Then you still have to watch the baseball, and that just does not sound like a good time to me. But
I'm not into sports,
yeah. That's one way of putting it. Yet.
Yeah, I went a step further than you. I actually delisted everything off Poshmark, everything, and I'm slowly putting it all back on.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kept it all up, and I'm just going through delist and relist right away. And the thing is, I've definitely noticed a little bit of an improvement, but I'm also testing out the promoted closet thing. So I don't know. I don't know. And I didn't do anything yesterday because yesterday was just a crappy day for me. So I did not relist. It's okay. I didn't relist a single thing. I didn't relist. What? You caught that. You would catch that. So the main thing that I've been doing with the relist is to just update my zip code because, I moved.
Oh, yeah.
And like adding style tags for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Didn't I just sell? Oh no, that was a different one. Like I just sold a Champion C9. Lo and behold, that's the stuff that's selling for me. Not the Lululemon, the Champion. The Target Champion is selling.
Oh God. And you're gonna be, I don't know, horrified. I don't know, maybe proud of me. I don't know. It was like last Monday, I went to the bins and I spent $415.
At the bins?
At the bins. My bins are $1.99, so they're a little bit more expensive than
How?
But because they had new tag Target, because Goodwill has a deal with Target, they try to sell it on their end, and they have a bunch of stuff. They was still there when I went back a couple days later with my friend Kristen. And oh yeah, I have IKEA bags. I'm still listing. So
$400. I don't even think I could fit $400 worth of bin stuff into my car.
It was like my items.
Jeez Louise, that's a lot. That is a lot. And also, yes, what Tate said, smash the like button. Yes. Jen is here, our power lister. We're not worthy. Jen, how much have you listed yet? Probably like 50. Something ridiculous like that. Oh, Fortsack, I missed you. I've seen you in the chats, but this just hits different. I get to highlight your comments. So, how's everybody been? I feel like I haven't talked to people in forever, which is not true because I've been in some of the chats. At least I've been trying. But yeah, Melissa, I haven't talked to you in forever.
Yeah, I kind of didn't do much on YouTube over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched some YouTube, but not a lot because, yeah.
Same. Yeah, I still try to put out a video like semi-regularly, but it's been just, I don't know. I have a video filmed that I just need to edit, but it's what's sold, so it needs like major edits because you need to, insert pictures and all of that good stuff.
That's what I'm doing today.
Yeah, so I'm putting it off.
Well, because I do it all up front, all the work I do up front for my wet sold video, so I don't do any editing on the back end. And I put it all in Canva first, and like a thumbnail. Yep. And I put my screens, and then I can just click through it when I'm in OBS Studio.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I spent all day doing all of August, and so I haven't filmed any of it, which that'll be a quick part. But
yeah, I filmed it all of August, and it's September 15th, so I really need to just get it out there. But yeah, we'll do it.
Do it.
Hey, Dodo. Yeah, $400 at the bins. This one. Oh my God. I'm thinking about going to the bins tomorrow. I shouldn't because I have enough other things to do. But I think I just need to get it out of my system because I haven't been in so long. So I don't know, but I also didn't want to thrift in September. I don't know. I'm undecided. I am undecided. We'll see.
I will not be in a thrift store anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But a lot
Okay,
of it,
Dodo, we'll be back.
okay. A lot of it
Dodo.
is duplicates though, so that's easier. And I am straight up stealing their stock photos. I'm not even taking pictures.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't blame you. And here's the thing with Target. I've purchased new tag Target off of Poshmark, probably for clothes like retail. Like I'm wearing these like linen blend sweatpants right, not sweatpants. They're like wide leg pants, and I bought them a size up.
Yeah.
And they're just the most comfortable thing ever. I live in them. And I bought those off Poshmark for, I don't know, $15 maybe. Because I was like, yeah, it's good, material. And they're like a New Day. But they're holding up and I love them.
A New Day has a lot of those that are linen rayon.
I will buy things from Target on Poshmark or elsewhere. Yep. Wait a minute. Did I not delist this? I did not delist this. Oh my God. We're off to a great start.
Really hoping you'll help me for Q4, having all the new with tag items in my closet.
Yeah, I hope that every year, like I'm always like, ooh, look at all my new with tag stuff, and then nothing sells. Not to, discourage anyone.
Thanks, Veronika. Thanks for that.
I just feel like when you resell clothing, Q4 is it's just not good, and especially not as good as, I don't know, hard goods reseller seem to have it. I guess if you're selling like new in box toys and stuff, Q4 is awesome. But I don't know. It's like nobody wants my
pretty good anyway, but
lame shirts. But yeah, I should sell my kids' toys, but they're just not new. So
new.
That's true.
Because if you have anything collectible, is good.
That is true. FSJ, you're just cracking me up. This is like a one-man entertainment center in the chat. Speaking of selling things, I will be selling on Glamour's auction next week.
That's cool.
Together with this one right here. And then also Miss Kristen, who is not with us today. And I know Glamour's going to be around later. And Johnny and the two old guys. So that should be interesting because I've never done the live selling thing. And I really need to delist items before I make changes to these. Alyssa, you need to pay attention.
Are you telling me I need to pay attention?
Yes, to what I'm doing, obviously.
Oh, okay.
And remind me
what I'm doing
when I mess up. You're doing it wrong, Veronika. See, this is what happens if you don't delist them.
It's so funny. Whenever I sell anything to Germany, I always think of you. I don't know why.
Oh, I know why.
And it's funny because it's it was a Ray Dunn mug that says English teacher on it, and it went to Germany. I love that.
Love it.
My husband's like, oh yeah, it's someone teaching English in German. In Germany, I'm like, yeah.
Clearly, that is honestly, I would not want to have a mug ship internationally. I don't even want to ship a mug, within the U.S.
I have a few times. I shipped one to Mexico before, and I've shipped one to England before. There was another country. They've all got there intact.
Okay, good.
You just have to wrap it right. You can't use filler because people use filler, and it's like, oh, that's gonna break.
No.
I use bubble wrap it's not gonna. It's going out of style.
Yeah, I've shipped breakables and things, and I've moved so much. I feel like I'm pretty good at packing stuff in a way that it will not break in transit. But yeah, it's still it's nerve-wracking. Yeah,
I was sweating a little bit because, obviously I go through the global shipping program or whatever, eBay international shipping now. And so it went to eBay first. They repackaged it and then it sent it on the way. And now it has an E number before it didn't. So now it has an E number. I'm like, oh, good. Nothing happened to it on the way to eBay. So I'm in the clear now. Thank God. I do like the new system that they have because I don't have to take any returns if it sells internationally. Ever.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah, I had somebody who wanted to, and eBay was just like, no, we took care of it. Don't worry. You're good.
Exactly.
Like, yep. And I don't even know why she wanted to return it. So I'm like, okay.
Nope.
They went to Canada. I mean, I do feel bad because they pay way more shipping. It was like a pair of Gap jeans or something, and I think she paid more in shipping than she did for the item, and it's just.
I never feel bad about that because they know. They know.
I mean, they do know, yes.
Yeah.
But I feel a little bad because it's like, okay, and then you get it and it's not what you wanted. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that eBay took care of that. I'm glad they didn't make me pay for it, but because I don't know what it was. It may have just been like it didn't fit or something. Or just not my fault.
Yeah, there was one that it was they wanted to return it for fit, and I didn't even see it till after the fact. And I was going through my eBay, like what sold stuff. I think I was making a what sold video, and I noticed it. It said refunded. I'm like, what? But I realized, oh no, it wasn't out of me. But it still showed on my side that it was refunded.
Right. Weird.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. But I think there was an email later on I was able to find.
Have you had anyone, because Poshmark allows like the partial refunds now. Have you had anyone request that, or have you had a situation with that yet?
Yes, in fact, I have. So
do tell.
There was a woman who bought a sweater, right? It was a QVC tag sweater, and she claimed that the button, which is for show, it snaps on the inside. So just the big button on the outside and snaps on the inside. So she was like, the button is almost falling off. It's holding on by a string. My seamstress said it will take $10. She's expensive to put it on again. I'm like, you're going to need to open a case with Poshmark. I was just done. I was like, no. Yeah. And I think she was hinting at it. She's like, well, I and lots of other sellers have never had to bring Poshmark into this. I'm all,
really?
I'm like, dude, then you're talking. I was thinking, okay, then you're off, doing off platform stuff, and I'm not doing that. Yeah. And I didn't say that, but I'm like, she's like, never. And I went to go answer her. She's like, never mind. My neighbor's gonna sew it on for me. I'm like, everyone should learn how to sew, by the way.
Yeah.
Maybe that was unprofessional. I don't care. But
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not great at it, but I can put a button back on.
Yeah. Well, and it was funny because her picture, she does not look old. So she's either using a picture that's 40 years prior. Because she's like, I'm a senior and I'm disabled. I'm disabled and I can sell.
Sorry, it's like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I think she's just salty. It wasn't, I don't do partial refunds.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather not. Like, I'd rather get my item back and you get your money back, and I'll sell it again.
Exactly.
And with Poshmark, I just feel like they implement these like new policies, but they're just like half baked, Like they're not really consistent. They've never been consistent with approving cases or dismissing them. And then I'd rather have it clear cut like eBay, even if, returns annoy me when they do happen. So I don't know.
Yeah, I just went back to free returns on eBay.
See, I asked them to pay for shipping because
I have for a while, but I decided to go back to it. I got 2 iNads in a week. Both of them are full. I am fighting both of them.
Good,
but
as you should.
For the first guy, I sold a sweater, cashmere sweater. It didn't fit him. So he compared it to another sweater he owns. This one fits me just fine.
Oh, love when they do that.
I'm like, but I didn't sell you the other one. I sold you this one. And it's okay if it doesn't fit you. I do accept returns. He did an iNad. Doesn't match photos or description. Yes, it does. My item matches my photos and my description.
Oh,
it doesn't match your other sweater.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then the other lady, annoying. She bought a theory jacket, and it had some distressing, just very light distressing on the back of the collar, but it was like on the line. Like you would never see it, right? Because it's where your, hairline is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, unless you're bald, and I doubt she is, maybe she is, but no one's gonna see that, and or has really short hair. But anyway, I'm like, she's like, she bought it for $20 plus shipping. She's like, I would like 8. She's like, I will give you 5-star rating, but I want $8 more discount.
Jeez,
And I'm
Louise,
like,
they're
no.
savage.
I'm like, that's feedback extortion, and actually that's against all of the rules. So no, I
Right?
wouldn't do that. I said,
my
if
God.
you had given me a offer for 12, I wouldn't have accepted it. So I'm not accepting it now. She filed an INAD instantly. So I'm fighting that one.
People
And I
are
reported the
salty as hell
conversation.
right now.
I know. I'm like, you know what? I'm going back to fingerprints because I don't want the dings.
Yeah.
You don't get
Yeah.
INADs at that point. I mean, you can still, file them, but they don't get
Right.
held against you at all.
Yeah. That makes sense. I just shouldn't jinx myself. I haven't had a return in a while. Granted, sales have been,
My sales
not
have been
that great. Like, Poshmark picked up a little, then all of a sudden eBay picked up, and then I got one on Mercari, my one sale per month.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
get
yeah.
but I don't much listed there either.
It's been interesting. I did reorganize my storage unit a little bit. I bought some shelving that is not working out the way I had hoped. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna sell it or some of it because some of it is still in the box and just like unopened. So I'm like, all right, that I can sell. The rest I'll just deal with. But I still managed to like reorganize it quite a bit, just make my life easier. But ultimately, she still needs some shelving.
Yeah, I need some. I want to get the steel shelving.
Yes.
Downstairs. I have plastic ones, which they're okay, but I want the big steel ones that are easier.
Yes.
That can hold like 1,000,000 pounds.
And the ones I got, they were supposed to be heavy duty and they're metal, but they're like not. And they may be steel. They're just like really, they feel really flimsy, and I feel like I step on this thing and it's.
They're probably aluminum.
Yeah, maybe. That's kind of what it feels like. And they're weird to assemble. They have like the MDF boards. I should have known better. And because I bought them a while ago while I was still staying at my friend's because they were on sale, my return window has passed.
That sucks.
So, yeah. I can probably sell them, especially the one that's new in box, because I've seen them on Marketplace and they go for almost what they go for new. Like any of them. Like shelving like that, as long as it's not damaged, you can get a good amount for it. Yeah. People just need that stuff for their garages. So I can probably get at least my money back for that one.
That's good.
I'm not worried about it. I just need to pick it up. It's heavy. I'm not schlepping it around. But yeah, that was disappointing, but I still got it organized. I brought some stuff back here, so now I have stuff sitting around in my apartment again. Oh well. But yeah, it's going. I just have a backlog of things I haven't processed yet because I've been so focused on relisting that I do have a bunch of stuff photographed that I could list once I'm done with this. But I also have a whole bunch of, especially shoes, that I need to clean up and, just get up there.
I have an estimated what to do too.
But it's good to have stuff sitting around to list. So with the relisting,
I have all the Target in your living room right now.
Yeah. Well, no,
I have all the Target.
not to the whole Target.
The whole Target
to that extent. Yeah, not to that extent, Melissa.
My husband's like, when is this going away? I'm like, soon. Just give me a minute.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty funny.
So, like, what did you get? Like dresses, jeans?
Huh?
What did you get for the Target stuff?
I know I got 52 pairs of maternity jean shorts because I've already processed all the shorts. 52 of them were maternity. And I got 3 IKEA bags worth of dresses, 1 IKEA bag full of skirts, and I got an IKEA bag full of pants, like a heaping IKEA bag. And then I got almost like an IKEA bag and a half of tops. Some of it I might actually take the Play-Dohs, but I'm not sure, so I don't know.
That might be good.
I know I can't take any of the maternity stuff there, but
yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I will. I mean, everything was $1.44 for me.
That's
like every single
bad.
item was $1.44. Exactly.
I mean, I don't know what your Play-Dohs pays. Mine, the last time I went, yeah, mine just has not been great.
Well, you have to, like, I've learned from dealing with my Play-Dohs, the key. There's an actual real key for Play-Dohs. So you have to learn what that specific store wants, because they're all owned by, independently. Yeah. But once you can learn that, also ask them for the list. They all have a binder. I think they all have a binder that has a list. Mine freely, we just take a picture of it and it helps us. So I would ask them about that, because then it tells you how much of each category for men and women that they're willing to accept. Like, not how much, but like they'll have green, yellow, and red. Red is the least amount, yellow is, the moderate amount, and green is like, give us all your denim, except for skinny. But other places in the country want skinny jeans. Like where Heidi lives in Michigan, they want skinny jeans. Where I live in Washington, they do not want any of them.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think if you just get to learn your store specifically, you can successfully source for that store. And I do. I mean, I have gotten 100% acceptance rates more than once.
Wow. Look at you.
I am an overachiever.
You are. You really are. I've had better luck at my clothes mentor.
We don't have that.
Just because I have, like, it's the same ownership as far as I know. But they take like the more mature stuff. I don't know if we have a Style Encore. I've heard people have good luck there too. I think there may be one, but it's further away. So
yeah, we have Crossroads, but it's in Seattle.
Right. Colors,
which they are better, because they'll give you 30% of their pricing, which their pricing is always higher than Play-Dohs, and then they take vintage. And if it's like really high end, they'll do consignment with you. Like you'll give it to them, they'll sell it, and they'll give you a part later on, instead of paying you up front for it. And then, but then if you just want to trade it in for a credit, they'll give you 50% of what they're selling it for. So if they accept a free people top and they're going to sell it for 22, they give you 11.
Not bad.
Yeah, and then you just have to pay the tax if you buy anything from their store. Well, obviously you're trading and you're buying stuff from their store, right? And then you have to pay tax because their credit is not legal tender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if
I'm back to doing ThreadUp too.
I was about to ask. I mean, I've made a little bit of money with my last ThreadUp box that I sent them. And that was really just me clearing out stuff from my own closet and my inventory. And I did make something after they charged me the $14.99, but not much. And it'll probably get invested in another box. I'm really pissed off at ThreadUp that they're charging shipping on rescue boxes now, even if you are a VIT. I'm like, then what's the point? Because that's the only reason I wanted to achieve that status, so I could get free shipping on my rescue boxes.
I wonder if they don't even have that many up there anymore. So I wonder if they're like of not doing that as much anymore.
I noticed their outlet is like empty. Like their outlet section used to have so much, and it has like one page worth of stuff. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, what? You're not making this very like lucrative for me anymore. Yeah, so, I don't know.
I know that they're still operating at a loss, I think, which I think is funny. Like, really, you're still at a loss?
Yeah. How many years have you been around? And yet they're paying all these influencers.
Yeah.
Like literally everyone who's not a reseller who I watch on YouTube gets sponsored by ThreadUp. It's ridiculous.
That's funny. No, when I was putting stuff back in Poshmark, I was like, I'm just going to put the seasonally appropriate stuff back. Nope. I've already just put summery stuff back on it. I don't care. I'm just putting everything back on it.
Put it back. Somebody's going to
put it all back.
My sales have been so all over the place. There is no rhyme, no reason, no nothing to it. It's just, I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm really hoping I have
Yay.
just as good of a weekend this weekend as I did last weekend, because the last weekend I did $1,000 in sales.
Damn.
So I'm hoping this weekend's the same. I mean, August wasn't too bad. Like I had 1 week. Well, I can bring up my Canva.
I mean, August was better than my July, but my July was so absolutely horrifically horrible that it had to be better. Which it's understandable given what I had going on. It's just still frustrating.
Yeah.
Because you're moving and you're bleeding money and nothing's coming back in.
Nothing's coming back in, yeah. Yeah, the first week of August was not great.
Yeah.
The first week was like under $800 in sales, not profit, sales.
And then the better than me, but
was about $1,400 in sales.
Nice.
And then $900 in sales, and then what's the other one? Almost $1,800 in sales for the last week. That needs to continue.
It does, and pass some of that over to me, please. Not the profit, just the selling.
Oh, you don't want any of the profit? That's weird.
I mean, I do, but I don't think
that's what I do for the profit.
Sparkle some selling dust on me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh my god! I just saw a post in one of the local like pay for nothing, buy nothing, whatever groups.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, okay, so I need a raccoon costume by tomorrow morning. I'm like, good luck. Good freaking luck finding that. That's hilarious. I didn't read the whole post, but that was the too long didn't read at the top. I'm like, okay.
I don't have time for you. Bye.
Yeah, I might come back to that because that looks like it might get amusing. Why do I have these things, Melissa? Why did I pick this up? Because nobody wants it. I think I accidentally bought this on a Posh show because I didn't understand
in your notes.
Yeah, and I didn't know what I was doing. See, I remembered. I didn't know what I was doing, and I accidentally like outbid myself. I paid way more for that bundle that she was showing than I should have, so that was not good.
I've done that before.
Yeah, like I thought if you tap it once and tap it again, you're not, outbidding yourself. I thought it was just a way of, I don't know. I don't know what I thought, but it was bad. Anyway. This is so cute. I picked this up from Kayla on YouTube on an auction.
Oh.
And nobody wants it. And it's so stinking cute. And I'm like, I wish it was my size. All right, I'm going to take this down for a second because we have another fantastic lady joining us here on the stream. Here's Glamour.
Hello, Glamour.
What's up, man? I just woke up from a nap.
I figured. I'm like, Glamour is a
He's like, what's up, man? I'm like, are you high?
It should be
so judging, not at all.
Good morning, Glamour. How are you?
I'm good. I took a post Popeyes nap. We had I was like, man, I really want fried chicken for dinner.
Yum.
So we went to Popeyes, which I actually, their chicken's okay. I love the crust on their chicken. I love it. But once I get past the crust, I don't like the actual chicken. Their chicken tastes underdone or stale or something to me. So I just ate the crust off of 2 lovely pieces of chicken. And then their mashed potatoes and gravy are okay, but KFC is better. They don't have fried okra like Church's does, so that's disappointing. But they do have the beans and rice, which is so kicking, so good. And for me, a biscuit's a biscuit. You throw honey on it, anything's a good biscuit. So yeah. So that's what I had for dinner. And then I came home and I was like, I'm so tired and fried. Some big old fried chicken dinner.
Don't blame you. I'd be asleep.
Yeah. And I mean, I shouldn't call it dinner. It's like supper. You know, it's a little more casual than dinner.
Oh, well, whatever.
Like, oh, we dined at
Dinner's
Poshmark.
dinner.
Yeah. Dinner has candles, I think. It's the difference. I'm not sure.
Not in my house.
Mm.
I never call it supper. That's funny.
Yeah, I had supper.
Supper.
Yeah, it was a super supper.
Nice.
But yeah, so I just woke up and I was like, and I was telling Dennis was getting ready to go out with the boys since I wasn't, since we're going to the carnival tomorrow night. So I'm telling Dennis, I'm like half awake, and he's like, "Come on, you got to get up, you got to go list, And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why do you hate it when I sleep? Like, he hates to see me sleep. I'm like, why do you hate to see me sleep? I leave you alone. I don't know. So here I am.
Sounds like my child.
Yep. Full of
Child
chicken skin.
Well, could be worse. I'm full of spaghetti because that was like the only thing I had. I'm like, oh God, I have nothing delicious in my house. And I was going to DoorDash, but then I'm like, if it doesn't get here in time, the whole thing. I don't want to spend money. So we had some spaghetti. And by we,
ramen afterwards.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
Melissa, what'd you have for dinner?
Well, I haven't had dinner yet. That'll be after this.
Time zones.
Are you
on the West Coast? So it's
okay,
only 6:39 for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You're like, what?
Look at Melissa with all that extra time.
And, right? So unfair.
That's right. I get all the extra time.
You're
on the wrong coast. Not my problem.
Missing them. Keep wondering where the time goes. It goes to Melissa, is where
That's
it goes.
right. But I was born on the East Coast because I was born in Connecticut, and I lived the first 11 months of my life there, and then moved to Washington.
Now, are people in Washington like, okay, we can smell the East Coast on you? You're moving too fast.
I have a very East Coastian personality. My parents were both from the East Coast. My dad was from Ware, Massachusetts. My mom was from Connecticut as well. I was born in the same hospital as her and her mother.
Yeah.
And I never even made that connection until a couple of years ago, honestly. And then I realized, that's why I've had such a hard time, because I'm blunt. I'm up front.
Yeah. They're going to be like, you're far too sarcastic to be here.
Yeah. Like, you need to be more chill to be on this coast.
Right. What's with the sharp wit? We don't do. No, I'm joking. Of course, not everybody on the West Coast has it.
I mean, the one time I went to the West Coast and still dream about, I was like, oh my God, everybody is more mellow here. Like, it's fascinating.
Yeah. And I would fit in seamlessly and like anywhere on the East Coast, I think.
Oh yeah, you would survive in Jersey, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like I probably was born. I mean, I'm Midwestern, so there's that Midwestern veneer of nice with like the little slime of sarcasm underneath. But I feel like too, sometimes I am like too blunt for, even my own people. Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely hang.
The right people have learned to accept me. Exactly.
That's exactly right. Here's to witty broads.
That's right.
Exactly.
I'm every broad.
And thank God
Emma, I think I got this thing from you when I bought a box from you, and it was in there.
What is it?
It's a Columbia. It's like a kid's fleece.
That sounds.
I got that from you.
Yeah, is it black? Long sleeve?
No. It's I thought I was sharing my screen, so.
What does it look like?
Is it black? Can you not see it? No, she can't. Oh, Lord. This is what it looks like. I think I got this one. Yeah. It's a size large, so it's like way too big for flip. Otherwise, I would keep it. Well, hey, if it doesn't sell in the next like 2 years, we can probably fit in it.
I mean, I'm just saying.
They grow eventually.
They do. I am going to get a cigarette.
You do that. I have so many clothes like just stashed for him that I either got from people or I picked up because they were cute. And I'm like, in 2 years they'll fit.
That's fine.
I'll do that and just be an avatar.
You do that. The little moving ring.
Just talking avatar.
I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say everybody is like really productive today because nobody's chatting. So that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Do not ruin it for me.
That's
We
exactly
did
what's
move.
happening. I mean,
We did move to a new night, but people are confused. There's a lot going on Fridays. People have lives and are like not home.
We have lives. We're here.
Yeah, this is my life. Where else would I be on a Friday night? Seriously.
Maybe one day on a date.
Now I'm Johnny.
No, you're just
In the Navy. Come on and join your fellow man.
impersonation. Oh my god.
I know.
That's funny. But yeah, there's like no nightlife around here, and even if there is, just not in town. Emma. First of all, why do you have everybody's pictures?
I my picture?
No, I do have a sale coming up, so I've got like a bunch of different people's pictures. But I'm gonna upload some more pictures.
Mine. I already announced that I'm gonna be on your auction, Glamour.
Very cool.
Yeah. Nice. I like that one.
Thank you very much.
There ain't nothing but hound dog.
When she turns her camera back on, if there's a cow behind you, I swear to God, Glamour.
More cowbell. More cowbell.
More cowbell.
No cow?
No cow. Do I still have the cow in here? I don't know. Hold on. Background. Oh yeah. Still have the cow. Where's the cow?
Aw, look at that cute cow.
Also these.
Oh,
Why did we pull the cows?
Babies.
Also, what is the thing?
Oh,
I forgot about that. Why do I have these
ice cream
things?
maker?
Jeez.
Okay, I thought it was
and then
yeah,
now
yeah. But also, hold on, I can't see you right now, Glamour. But also, everybody's favorite.
Wow.
A little more than asking for your love will turn the key.
Oh my god. All right. As long as we're having fun.
It's Andy Gibb.
Yeah, I figured.
He's the only person who actually knows who that is.
I mean, I know who he is. I just would not have recognized the picture. But do you know what soundtrack? Not soundtrack, but like what playlist plays at my favorite thrift store? Yeah, it's all that. All day long. Yeah. I went there today. I played hooky for a little bit. Picked up something for the apartment. So yeah, Melissa, I've been picking up hard goods, but like for my apartment.
Oh yeah.
Now I need to figure out what to do with them and where to put them. And oh my god, she needs to be stopped.
I've been doing that for my house as well. I've been looking through just so things I want to like put in my house.
Yep.
Yeah. I did get some things for my friend Kristen because she's moving to Australia. And I think you know Well-Read Wardrobe. She
was around for our summer listing challenge that Glam and I did. So yeah, it's been a while since Relist and Relax, but what is that, Glamour? Oh.
It's a cool chick.
I was like, what?
It's like 50 cent chick.
That's a 50 cent.
50 cent. I have to say it right.
I'm living in gangster's paradise.
You sure are.
That's not 50 cent.
That is not 50 cent, but
no.
I've been eating all the rice.
Oh, that's not good for you.
You're not a gangster, okay? You're as gangster as I am. No.
I am as gangster as this fluffy chicken.
Exactly.
Fluffy, delicious chicken.
I can't help it. Animals are all
mother you just ate.
We don't eat them when they're that young, okay? We let them grow up a little bit.
She ate the chicken mother at Popeyes.
Do we need to let them grow? How much do we actually need to let them grow before they have meat?
Ooh,
a bit.
I mean, here's the thing, Lemma. If you just like the breading anyway, then it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Right?
So, well, that got dark quickly. Jeez. Why am I still listing on Depop? I'm not selling. What is that?
Oh my god! No, don't say it. It's from Golden Girls. It's the mom.
It's Sophia with the robe open in front of the fridge.
It's too hot. Yeah, in front of the refrigerator to cool off. I remember that episode.
It's an old lady with her naked robe open.
We should just make Grandma big here. Here you go. Since you're so entertaining, just do not get me demonetized, please.
Picture it, Sicily, 1927.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That was the best show. It still is.
True.
Yeah, I could do this all day.
Oh, I know you could.
As a matter of fact, I think I will.
I think you just might.
Oh, you're going to hate me so much for this.
I mean...
You are. Sorry.
Now you're showing food porn.
Right? At my age, this is how I make men want me. I'm like, look, I can make cake.
Just
I just have to exist to make my husband want me.
I can bake. Hey.
Hey, I can bake.
My husband's so funny. Like, I'm sitting on the couch. My hair is like a million different places. And I feel like I look like probably hot garbage. And he's like, you're so beautiful. I'm like, you're fucking weird. I love you, though.
What do you want?
Yeah.
No, nothing. He wants nothing. He's not like that.
All right. Here we have another item that
I'm
Benji
like
says
that.
is not
I'm
listed.
like, you're
But
the
yeah,
best
right.
ever. He'll be like, what do you want?
Dang.
Okay, that looks so good, Glemma. Can you just put something else on?
Yeah, I look good, don't I?
You look good.
You want me. You
Ooh,
know
Diana.
Oh, I do.
You want me.
Cherry on top and everything. Me motivated. You know what? Okay. There's the cow.
Now you want a hamburger?
I mean...
Or some milk?
Maybe not from him because he's a...
I mean, there's milk and butter in the cake, so... Still thinking about it.
That's true.
Get me some cheesecake tomorrow.
Oh, my grandson has like a fundraiser thing for school. And so I go on to it. I click the link and I order like 3 kinds of cookie dough because I'm a good grandma. And then I noticed that there's another tab that goes to the right. And so I click on that tab that goes to the right. That was all Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. So $150 later. That is not a lie. I wish I were lying. That's not a lie.
Oh my god.
Like the pretzels and the cheese sauce.
Yeah. We gotta.
Cheesecakes.
My kid's school is gonna have a fundraiser at like an ice cream place 2 weeks from now. You bet you're gonna go.
That's fun.
Like,
Like,
oh, bummer. Now I have to go out.
going.
Now we have to go out for ice cream. What?
I know. Twist my arm.
Your life is rough, Veronica. It's rough.
It is hard in these cities, I'm telling you.
Is it a local
ice cream
place? Or is it like a cold?
It's Brewster's. Brewster's Busters. I think. Is it local? I don't think it's local.
Is it a frozen
Oh
yogurt
my
or
God.
ice cream?
No, it's actual ice cream. Look who's here. It's Sir Diecast.
What's up, Diecast? How you doing, boo boo?
Yeah, we're here on Fridays now. Nobody else is, but we're here. So
we're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
Exactly.
Oh, I guess I better relist something.
Well, we're gonna spread the word. We're rebranding a little bit, not really, but kind of.
That's right.
New place, new thumbnail. Can we give a shout out to my artwork in the back? That's not really artwork. It's like a peel and stick wallpaper that I put in a frame that I thrifted, and I love it because it
That's
goes with my
hilarious. That's a great idea. Also, I wanted to compliment you on your new thumbnail because I think I like it better than the old one.
Thank you. I'm in my like dark floral phase, so
I'm okay with that. I like that.
that's what
Your
we're doing.
era, your dark floral era.
I'm in my dark floral maximalist boho era,
Yeah.
and because I cannot commit to a whole wall full of this, I was like,
You
all
get
right.
a frame of that.
It looks smaller
It looks cool.
on here than it is, but it's like it's a 3-foot frame, and I got it for $3 at the thrift.
I do like it.
Artwork in it that I just
And that's a good idea. Like I hadn't thought of just putting peel and stick in a frame.
I was like either fabric or like peel and stick, something like that. I have another one, and I have another wallpaper that I'm not sure if I want to use it for that yet because the colors don't really work the way I want it to. But I will probably get another one. I have such a long wish list on Amazon right now; it's ridiculous. B. Jackson, Roy Kirk. Oh my God, coffee and peach cobbler.
We're coming to your house.
Oh yeah,
right now.
Yep. God, peach cobbler. Really, you had to go to the peach cobbler.
Oh man,
It's
years since I've had
really
peach
cool.
cobbler.
I have nothing dessert like in my house, so thanks, B. Jackson.
I have Neapolitan ice cream.
I don't have any ice cream.
Somebody just asked me what's the lowest I can go on a pair of Manolos?
Ask them how high they're willing to go for them. How much are you willing to spend?
I just said,
yeah, Jackson, Roykirk, you are too far away peach cobbler sounds good, but you're too far away. Sorry, buddy.
I really hate that question when they're like, how low will you go? Apparently, not low enough for you.
Yeah, I had somebody ask me on a one-size pair of gloves, like Burton snowboard, whatever gloves. They're one size, they're a youth size, and they asked me if they're like a kid's extra small or small. And I'm like, I don't know. They're too small for an adult, I can tell you that. Maybe a medium. I don't know anything about glove sizing. Like what? Like they're a one size youth. That's what it says on the tag.
Yeah.
They wouldn't fit me because I tried. So if you have tiny hands, maybe.
I have tiny hands. I was like, I wear used gloves before. But I'm a hobbit. I'm 5'1.5". Okay, I'm a hobbit.
I feel the same way. All of my friends, I'm 5'5", and all of my friends are like 5'8" or above. Yeah. Like Holly is like 5'8.5", and Sue is like 5'11".
Not that long ago, I had to go to the doctor, and the MA that was checking me in was like 4'11". I'm like, I'm sorry to say this, but I just feel so tall right now, and I never get to feel this feeling. She laughed. She's like, I totally get it.
You're my people. Damn. Hello. Welcome to the Shire.
My kid is over 4 feet tall now, just by the way, and he's 7. Just
usually, I think it's with boys with tall moms, they usually end up pretty tall. Although my mom is like 5'3" and my brother's like 6'4" almost.
My brother's really tall too, and my mom and dad were not that tall, my mom's still with us, so she's not that tall. But yeah, my kid, both me and his dad are pretty tall. No, Jackson Roykirk, I'm 5'8"-ish, 5'7.5", something like that.
My sister-in-law is 5'8", 5'9". She's 5'9".
Yeah.
My husband's 6 foot, and I am the shortest in their family.
Aww.
Grandpa's like 5'10", so he's not that much taller than I am, but he's tall enough to hold stuff up out of my reach if he really wants to. It's annoying. You're like, trying to get stuff out.
Love it. Yeah, I don't really wear heels anymore because everybody's shorter.
I ordered a robe.
What the hell? Hold on. What? Mercari. Oh, Mercari's doing the zip code again. Wait. See, this is interesting. So I had this the other day. I think I was hanging with Patrick.
Not interesting. I'm bored. Go on to the next one.
Wow.
Joking. I'm totally
Wow.
joking. I am so joking.
I was like, you guys spill that tea.
Damn, Glamour.
I'm sorry. See, I told you I belonged on the East Coast. I seriously was joking. Go ahead. It's just when people say that's interesting. Now here's something interesting. I'm like, is it though?
That's not interesting. Move on.
It's really honestly not that interesting, but now I have to tell it. So thanks, Glamour.
You have to tell it now.
No, so on Vendu, because it'll ask you for your zip code for eBay and Mercari for shipping purposes. And eBay, it's just like whatever, just put in whatever. But Mercari, if I put in my zip code wrong, it'll alert me. And it says, check your zip code. I'm like, thanks. At first I was like, you check your zip code. And I'm like, oh, I didn't make a mistake.
You check your zip code.
And I'm like, oops, thank you, Mercari. Not that it matters because I use pirate ship, but I just thought I didn't know they did that. And so it pops up on Vendu. So anyway, that was all I wanted to say, Glamour. So thank you for
That's all I got to say about that, Jenny.
For your patience. Wow. Damn. Does the Jackson Roykirk have a wrench? Because I might just have to take it away.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge them all.
First the peach cobbler, and now this. That's
I know.
Rude. Yeah.
Walks in with coffee and peach cobbler. That is so, yeah.
It's so rude. Like, unless you're walking into my house with a coffee and peach cobbler, and please don't, because that's creepy. But
that's like that. You'd be so.
Just leave it on the porch.
Yeah, leave it on the porch.
In my house, you're a lot less likely to get shot if you just leave it on the porch.
I mean, straight up, all my delivery instructions are like, leave it at the door. No need to knock. Do not knock.
I got a message today from. It's really funny because there's a post.
Is it though?
It's not. There's a post that my granddaughter, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's a post that my granddaughter put up, and she was like dancing, and like all these like stranger danger people were like, ooh,
yeah,
you're so cute and you're so pretty. And I'm like, she's so young. And just remember, she's got 7 uncles and we are a well-armed family. And then somebody responded with, why are you threatening to kill people on the internet? And I'm like, because people on the internet need to be killed. I don't understand.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about my granddaughter. That's
right.
Why.
Pretty much. Yeah. I'm like, well, I'll tell you what, you don't approach my granddaughter or say a GD word and I will let you walk away with your life. How about that?
Welcome back, Dodo.
Happy. Yeah. Then I don't go to jail, which no
and
jury.
Everybody's happy. I've been watching a jury show on Hulu. I think it's like not super old, but like it's a couple of years old. All Rise. It's pretty good. It's been entertaining me.
You know what's really good? I don't remember what was on. If it was on, I think it was on Apple. It's called The Jury, and it's good. It's cute.
Okay.
I'm watching Mind Hunters. That's probably not a good idea for someone with already violent tendencies.
Yeah, I feel like
they got canceled.
I feel like I tried that once and I just got so much anxiety. I was like, no.
I love all that shit.
I can't do it. I just, hey, Dodo. I can't do it. I don't know. There's just something about the psychology of like nurture versus nature that is fascinating to me and endlessly fascinating. Like there's no real right answer ever. Yeah. So the questions just lead to more questions. And I find that, I don't know, I just find it intriguing. And I'm like, okay, but where did it come from? How did it happen? How did it start? Do I have that just because I killed a few animals when I was young? No, I'm joking. I did.
Women said not to be
I did.
That in there.
I did start a lot of fires and wet the bed. Does that count?
I remember like my husband's like, you probably would have been a serial killer if you were a man. I'm like, yeah, probably. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no. I would do, I wouldn't kill another person.
No. I mean, given the right circumstance, any human would kill another human. That's just human psychology. Given the right circumstances.
Yeah, I am joking a lot tonight, Jackson. Don't come walking into my house with the cobblers. All I gotta say, just leave this shit
Yeah. Leave it on the porch.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I'm joking.
I'm so
That
funny.
kind of negates the word joke.
Yeah, I'm so funny.
I set a lot of fires.
Yeah, no, I it's one of those things where, you know, they have like the trifecta, and I think the bedwetting thing they've let go of now, so that's good, because you know, you don't want to have like a kid who's got a little bit of bladder control issue or whatever in the middle of the night, and then all of a sudden, like, now he's in a psychologist's office and they think that he's like Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Although I think they should send most kids to psychiatrists early.
Well, to be fair, though, I was just telling my daughter-in-law this today. We were on the back porch because it's so nice out, and we were talking and playing with the baby. And I said, you know, the thing is that parents inadvertently will cause their children trauma at some point in time. You can't avoid it. And it's not that it's all like, you know, hardcore trauma, but at some point you're going to either scare your kid or upset them, or something's going to happen where your kid gets freaked out over you or whatever, or you're just going to fall off that pedestal when they turn a certain age, or, you know, there's going to be that. So there's no such thing as like a perfect, blameless parent. You can't be that.
No, everyone will screw up their kids at some point for some reason, a little bit. Like everyone does.
I told my son, I was talking with him last night, and he's like, well, he's like, you know, I mean, he's like, I know that you did the best you could. And, you know, there were some messed up things. And when he says messed up things, he's talking about like white suburban boy messed up things. He's not talking about, but like there was, I didn't send him to, like, you know, you took the chocolate away that day or something. And I'm like, well, you know, now you have something to say to your therapist, because I'm telling my therapist about your dumbass, so you might as well tell him.
See, Glemma, that's why he loves you 95%.
Yeah, 95% of the time 95%. He loves me every time. Yeah.
It's like I watch a lot of true crime stuff, and it's like there's so many clear signs that this child was going to become a murderer.
Yes.
So many signs that were missed by parents, and often they have terrible parents. Not like you did it good, you did the best you could. No, they did not do the best they could. They did the worst they probably could. You know. And there's so many
a lot of them had like
so many bad parents.
A lot of them had like physical abuse, like serious physical abuse, or like serious sexual abuse, like that sort of thing. And so, you know, and when you grow up with that, you're, you know, I mean, it's damaging to normal people. Yeah.
Serious physical abuse and mental abuse. And for like over a decade with my dad. And the thing is, I actually blame him less than my mother. Just was complicit. And just pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, when you continue to stay in a situation when you continue to keep your helpless children in a situation like that, that's rough. I mean, it's rough. And the thing is that it's not like everybody who's, hi Liv, sorry, we're having a lighthearted chat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like I lost control of where this is going, but it's the dark background, isn't it? It's the dark floral stuff. We're all like,
that's exactly. We're gonna blame Veronika.
You won't do dark floral again, will ya?
We'll still do this though. We'll still. I'm wearing a dark shirt. She's wearing a dark shirt. We're dark enough now.
We love it.
It says,
I was like, boob?
Sorry about the boob shot.
Oh yeah, let's apologize.
Here with us.
I would apologize about boobs.
I know, right?
Am I listing yet? I'm actually relisting as we
do
talk
like
about childhood trauma.
Yeah.
But
anyway, so I find all that stuff like really fascinating, and
you know what they say, hurt people hurt people.
I hate that saying.
Yeah.
Well,
because the MLMers use that, and if you're anti-MLM and you're doing commentary against MLMs are
no. We're not
bad. They're like, hurt people, so they always like to use that against people. And
really?
I'm like, no, BS. Everyone's
so
hurt.
it's their.
That's the thing. There's no human on the earth that's not hurt.
So is that their way of saying, like, if they say hurt people, is that their way of blowing off your concerns? Is that like their way of gaslighting people? And
yes.
You know,
it doesn't even make sense in that context. So, like, why would they use it?
Like they it means that it's like when you have a serious concern and someone's like, "Who hurt you?" and you're like, "Okay,
Yeah.
no, seriously,
Lots of people, but that's not the point."
Yeah,
like you're scamming people. Oh, you must have got hurt by your MLM that you were in. This one's different. No, they're not different. They're all the same.
Now apply all of that to apply that to dating, and it works too.
Don't even get me started.
I'm so glad I don't do that.
I have a phone full of screenshots of absolute like ridiculousness.
Oh, I bet.
You really should start like a meme thing with that. I bet you're gonna go viral because
do a meme account or no, do meme videos about it.
I debated, but then I need to do that after I found somebody who actually would like to be with me. Not while I'm still out.
Maybe you'll find someone through the meme channel.
Honestly,
unless you're planning on dating Jackson Roykirk or Fartsack Jack, I think you're okay.
and those channels take off. And the thing is, I mean, where do you think all these memes come from? It's from experiences on the apps. Like
I saw this cute little girl. She's in a truck and she had like blonde hair and her little tan and like 20 filters on her and stuff. And she's like, I just don't understand why women complain to men. Men don't like it when you complain to them, and you can keep a man if you don't complain. And I'm like, oh, do you realize this isn't like a bass that you're like mounting on your wall? This is like a real person that you have to have in your life, like day in and day out. Like you haven't been alive long enough to understand what that means after about 10 years. Trust me, honey.
Have you not learned that you're supposed to just smile and be pretty and shut up?
Oh no.
About that.
Yeah, Jack, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying you and Jackson Roykirk are the only ones in the chat. That's all. I'm not saying that you're the bottom of the barrel or anything.
What the fuck?
I think
Glamma, do not alienate my audience, please.
I think you both are charming and lovely. I love seeing you in chats. I love it. I think any girl would be lucky to have either one of you. He says chop suey.
Or you could just bring us peach cobbler.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god.
No, I adore both of you.
I can't believe time is going so quickly. Like it's gonna be like in a few months I'll be flying off to England again.
Thank you, Jackson Roker. Appreciate that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's Cameron Mitke.
There's Cameron Mitke.
Oh, he said,
hello, Cameron.
Cameron Mitke. He said, just call me Cameron. So, Gravity Goods Cameron. There's Gravity Goods Cameron.
Hello, Cameron.
He said it to me the other day in a chat. It's okay, Cameron. You are allowed to say what I want to be called.
I will continue to call him Cameron Mitke because I can. So there's that. Just deal with it.
GG. What's up, Gravity Goods?
GG.
I always love it when someone doesn't know how to say your name, Veronika, and they're like, Veronika Mitke.
Or just like, Veronika, pause. And I'm like, this is why I go by Veronika Mitke. Because it's like, nobody could ever pronounce my last name, my German last name.
Oh,
and my married name is better, but I'm not putting that out there. So I'm like, really? No, people can't say that either? Mitke?
Is your German last name Schadenfreude or something like that? Is it like really one of those long?
It's exactly it, Glamma. It's exactly it.
I just don't like it shorter. Oh, okay. Got it.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Sorry.
Oh my God. That's Mr. GG to you. That's right,
Mr. Sir GG.
Sir GG. Fartsack.
If you're German,
it's German.
You should change your name to Fartsack in German, and I will not tell you how to say that in German.
How do you say that in German?
Mm-mm.
You said you wouldn't tell him. You can tell me. It's just us. It's just
That's
me.
not even how you spell it. For it's like, you're not
Wiener
okay, I heard
Schnitzel.
something. I heard somebody is knocking on our front porch, but does he have peach cobbler or half-price chicken? Let's find out.
Oh, hello.
Patrick
What?
Murphy,
What's
what
up?
are you wearing?
Brother from another mother.
What is going on?
That was a lot. I'm
Are you
sorry.
going on a
Karen
Hawaiian
said,
trip?
"Ha ha ha, too easy." Wait, that's also what she said. Bart said,
Patrick.
"Best spellers of the world, untie." That's right.
Patrick, welcome.
What's up? Hi,
Patrick
thanks
looks
for
very
having me.
disoriented.
I don't know what the heck's going on.
My brother
He's
from
like,
another
what?
mother.
Y'all coming on a little strong today.
I know. What is
Today?
wrong with me?
But Patrick, really, what are you wearing?
Clothes?
Okay,
Yeah,
Jake
one
from State
shirt.
Farm.
is he
what is
wearing
that shirt?
khakis?
Are you wearing a jacket? Like, what's happening?
No,
you have
I'm-
layers.
A Hawaiian shirt.
He doesn't have layers.
Later.
Sell men's clothes. You sell men's
What am I
clothes,
doing? God, I come in.
I'm
Man.
just confused.
I come in. I get attacked by these three lovely ladies on a Friday night. Hell yeah!
I'm defending you. Thank you. Thank you.
You,
I'm
you
defending you.
love it.
I mean, I'll just lay here and take it.
That's what
I'm
she
just
said.
surprised
She
at all.
said
Okay.
that. She
Going on.
said. Okay.
Now
I gotta check my
Glamorous
closet.
singing. Okay, it's turned into a musical.
Yeah. This is
I
the
turn
point in the
everything into
show where
My
we've
whole
all
family
lost a
is
little
like that.
bit.
You should see Christmas is ridiculous.
Y'all remember
We-
shows in like the early 2000s when every show had a musical episode?
Yes,
Yes.
I hated it so much.
I
hated it.
I
Hated
agree.
it. I was like, not a musical episode.
Let us sing our way through
I mean,
everything.
Every once in a while, there's one that I'm like, okay, I didn't hate that one. But most of the time, I'm like, why? Why do we have to have this stupid episode that means nothing, that didn't go with the storyline, and is not like the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
I
know,
remember the Buffy one. I remember vividly. It was
Yeah.
nobody could sing. Nobody
No.
could sing. It was
The
so
only one I
bad.
really liked was the Big Bang Theory had one where Raj had a crush on Bernadette, and they did like some Indian dance party thing, like some Bollywood thing, and that was so incredible. It was so good.
I mean, that could be fun. I don't remember if I saw
It was
that.
funnier than anything else. It was like very self-aware and funny.
Yeah.
Bones had one. It wasn't too bad. That one I didn't hate, but I
Oh,
didn't love it either.
Bones. I miss Bones. Bones was such a good show.
well,
Yeah, we watched it. I ended up rewatching with my husband.
I should rewatch
I
it.
realized I didn't even see the end of it until I rewatched it with him.
Although Bones had like 1 or 2 episodes where they just like randomly killed off a main character, and I was like, "Are you joking me?" I was like, and it came out of nowhere, and I'm like, "Who hurt
What'd
me?"
you do that
Okay.
for?
The
Yeah.
writers. I was like, "Excuse me." It's like that hurt a
Well,
lot.
probably because people wanted to leave. Oh yeah, when Sweets died.
That was rough. And what's his face? Intern.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
That was rough when he died too.
Intern.
Yeah. That was
I think
sad.
that one came first, and I was like,
And then Sweet.
Sweets, and I was like, I feel personally victimized by the show. Anyway, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the show, that's 10 years. That's 10 years old. People
I
don't
mean, yes, if it's 10 years old, come on, people. Get with it. I'm finally caught up on Grey's Anatomy. Finally.
never watched that show.
Oh, really? Oh, I love it.
I feel like it's like one of the few like Shonda Rhimes shows I've never watched.
You'd love it. And you
Uh,
you say that, but I think you would actually like it. I think you would. I think you would fall in love with the characters like I did.
maybe I don't want to. So
Yeah,
why I'm
that's
not
probably why
watching
you're
it.
not watching
I
it.
did watch this. What was it? The spin-off, The Private Practice. I didn't watch that.
Oh yeah, it was okay. Private Practice was okay, but wasn't as good.
It
I
had
watched
some
that
like
too.
gruesome stuff in it too, where I was like, "Wow, I will forever be traumatized by this episode."
They did. Oh yeah, the one where they cut the baby out of her.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh
I
my
knew
God.
exactly
One.
what it was.
That's the one.
What the crap?
Yeah, that was traumatizing too.
It sounds.
But-
I'm traumatized just listening to it.
I don't think I get traumatized by things like that though. I was traumatized so much as a child that I'm good now. I
Yeah.
take any
I was never good with it, and then
You're like,
after
no,
I
I'm
had
cool.
a
I'm all filled
child,
up.
it got worse. And my child's father was always like, "You're not fun anymore. I can't watch anything with you anymore." And I'm like, "Because I imagine it would be him, duh."
Oh.
So I had to stop watching Criminal Minds because it messed me up too much. Also, Shamar Moore left, so I was like, what's the point?
I loved Criminal Minds.
I mean, me too, but especially with Shamar Moore. So anyway,
When they got rid of Shamar Moore, I was heartbroken. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I was like,
And-
why watch this now?
Yeah, pretty much. When they started like threatening the actual like characters as opposed to like just leaving them the hell alone, that annoyed me too.
Yeah, I really did like that show, but that show still like has given me like certain episodes have put stuff in my head that I didn't know was a thing, and I will carry around with me forever. And I'm like, I did not need to be traumatized like that.
You know what I
sounds
can't
about
watch?
right.
I think Patrick is the only one who's actually working right now. So.
I'm working.
He might be. He might
The
be
only thing I
heated.
can't watch is when they slice someone's throat. I can't watch it. I just, for whatever reason, I can't watch that. I'm always like this when it's happening. Otherwise, I'm fine.
Anyway,
I don't know. I don't know. I usually catch up on things like years after. Like I watched Mad Men like 5 years after everybody else did, and I watched The Blacklist 5 years after everybody else did, and I watched what is the lawyer show? The one with
which one?
There's a
Megan-
few. The Good Wife. That was
the
good.
one with Meghan Markle in it.
Oh, Suits.
Why
Suits.
did I not think
Just
of that
watched
name?
Suits.
Yeah, I watched Suits 5 years after everybody else did, except for Veronika.
I never
So
watched
10
it.
10 years
Yeah.
later. Yep.
I just, I get around to things whenever I get around to them. I'm like, yeah,
Like that
okay.
show that I'm watching right now is like 4 years old.
What
Yeah.
are you watching right now?
It's called All Rise. I don't
Oh,
know
that's
what,
right.
like,
That's right.
what network it was on. It just popped up on my Hulu as a recommendation. I was like, okay. I watched I watched the other Black Girl that just came out. I like binged that in one day. It was pretty good.
Empire was another one. I didn't watch Empire until like 5 years after everybody else did that.
I watched that when it first came out and then I stopped. Like there's a lot of shows where I just lost interest along the way. And I tried to get back into it later and it just was not. I was feeling it. So.
I'm rewatching Alias right now with Jennifer Garner.
Ooh, I like it.
She's so cute.
But also, there were some. I don't remember specifics, but I remember there were some episodes where I was like, "Ooh, this didn't age well." But
what was the one with Kevin Costner living
Michigan? What?
Kevin Costner doing what?
Kevin Costner on a ranch.
Oh yeah. I used to watch that.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yes, Yellowstone. And I'm like, I just didn't have any interest. And I love Kevin Costner. I actually think the man is quite attractive. But
It's a great show, but he's the reason they ended the show.
He's the reason? He was the reason for the season. Did he just like decide that he didn't want to do it anymore? Or did he do something jacked up?
I don't know. There was something about a conflict of the what do you call it? The contract or something like that. So I don't know. They never really said exactly what happened, but yeah, I was kind of like, really? Like he didn't have a real good reason, I don't think. But
yeah, Dodo said the wife said no. Huh.
Here's the thing with the writer's strike. Like a year from now, we're just gonna have crap, like even bigger crap than what we have right now. So I feel like watching stuff from 5 years ago is probably not a bad idea.
yeah, right. That's what I'm doing.
Oh my God, Misty, what you doing up late?
Missy, hi. Mwah.
Oh,
Hello,
she gave me an
beautiful.
ultimatum, huh?
Huh, okay.
She said, "Give me money or I'm walking." Yeah, I don't know though. I feel like they could kill off. Like usually they're pretty good at like being able to just kill off people or just get rid of them and pretend that they never happened. When it comes to sitcoms and stuff like that, and like drama series.
Yeah, the Blacklist. I feel like
I lost interest in the middle of it.
Yeah, I think I was like 4 seasons in, and now the thing is like I would have to rewatch it from the beginning because I forgot too much. So I'm like, and it has like what 10 seasons. I don't know if I can commit to that. I think around the time when didn't she have a baby or something?
She did, and that's when I quit watching it. I was like, ugh, okay.
Yeah. Ugh, baby.
Come on now. And the thing is that I feel like they really put their best foot forward during the first 2 seasons, and then after they just kind of dialed it in. That's how I feel about it. Not just the writers, but like the actors and like the producers and the people who are doing like the background music and stuff. I just felt like the quality of the production went really far downhill. They were trying to make it more slick and sleek in Hollywood, and that's not as, I don't know, it just wasn't as good, I don't think.
Yeah. There are definitely some shows where I feel like I'm sad that they ended, but they did it in such a good way that it was like, yeah, if you had made one more season, it would not have been this good because it ran its course. So there's something to be said for that.
Yeah. Know when to get off stage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go now and just show up in the chat.
Oh, well, thank you for hopping on and being grumpy glamour.
I know, right? I'm telling you, I wake up with my cranky pants on, and it's because I've been woken up against my will almost every single time that I wake up in the past like 20 years. Yeah, I just want to. I don't know. I just woke up, and the first thing I wanted to do was just punch the crap out of Clamp off. Just like
this.
I know, and he's right. I did want to wake up and I did set the alarm, but then he turns on the light and he's like, hey, you know, and then he's like messing with me, and I'm like, dude, I swear to God.
I always told people like I need to be woken up by alarms, not people.
Yeah,
because I will destroy you. And now that I have a child, like, okay, I can't because he's my child, but oh my God.
And all her joking. Oh, I'm joking around in the chat, so I'll still be in the chat. I just
thank you.
Yeah, I need to copy
for gracing us with your presence, Glamour.
It was good to see you, Glamour.
It was my pleasure. It was nice to see you all. It was your pleasure, I'm sure.
It's very much so.
That was my dad's. It was my dad's.
Also, what she said.
Every time. Yeah. Also, what she said. I think this writer's in difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They can probably stay on strike for a little bit longer and you know hold out. Plus,
I'm glad that they're getting support though by the actors and stuff.
Yeah. And I feel like if they are, if the writers are and actors are not on TV, like a TV drama or something like that, they can still stay relevant by just keeping up with like TikTok and Instagram and stuff.
Exactly.
So, you know, YouTube.
Social media has fixed that for them.
Yeah, pretty much. There's another outlet, so they can be like, suck it, Hollywood. Sorry.
Or do independent stuff. I mean, a lot of actors will do that.
Yeah. True. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna join the chat now. So I will see you guys on the other side. Mwah.
Bye, Emma.
Patrick, I feel like your shirt almost matches my background.
Almost, yeah.
It's like
which one?
On
this shirt.
StreamYard.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah. That not whatever is underneath. Whatever nerd shirt.
Whatever nerd shirt.
What the hell?
Tell me it's not a nerd shirt.
The abuse that I get when I come in here. Good Lord.
No, I use the nerd.
Okay, now I need a
love.
shirt. Come on, roll back and reveal.
No, it's a Venture Brothers shirt.
Oh. I mean, is that a nurture, Veronika, to you?
I'm not going to say anything.
I have a nurture. No. Mine's
I have plenty of nurture. Wait, coming from me, Patrick, that is not an insult. You should know that.
I know.
I'm like, you know a lot of nerds, Veronika.
I do know a lot of nerds. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah, speaking of the dating apps, it's like people have in there that they're like Marvel and DC, and I can actually talk about these things with them. And then the next thing you know, I ask them about comics, and I was like, who are you? I care about this stuff. Anyway, there is that. Yeah. My favorite angry otters here. Hello, Michael. It is
Michael,
good to
he was
see
just
you.
live. He was just live. Words and stuff.
Yeah.
Words and stuff, and making words, making
Words
sentences.
don't come easy.
So, kind of rolling back to the musical thing. So, if you're a Star Trek fan, you've been following Strange New Worlds. They decided to do a musical episode.
I didn't hate that one. I have to
really. I have not watched it. There was a couple episodes this season I did not watch.
They had some good singers, so that did help. Because also the ones when they do a musical, they often have people that can't sing well, and they actually had some really good singers, and they actually made some good music, so it was okay.
I don't know, man. Season 1 was phenomenal, and I mean, I'm really trying my hardest to get over. Okay, here's my theory. Strange New Worlds does not take place in the Prime timeline.
No.
You cannot look at that Enterprise and tell me that is the same Enterprise from the original series.
No,
okay, it is not. And I hate some of these interviews. They're like, yeah, now that we can do this, and look, just because you can do a thing does not necessarily mean you must do that thing.
I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good show.
And that is a quote from Star Trek 6, the Federation president at Kittimer, okay? So if I may be so bold to quote the Federation president himself.
So you're a purist, this is what I'm getting from you.
Well, no. Look, I like the actor. Look, that show can stand on its own with Pike, number 1, and Spock, and Mbenga, or however you say his name, okay? I don't need the rebooted Christine Chapel. Okay, yes, she's a badass. Everyone loves her. Everyone's like, oh my god, this is so great. And I wanted to give her more depth than the original one had. Well, okay, then why don't we just rewrite the good book while we're at it? Okay? I mean, that's essentially what we're doing.
We need to back you up a minute. So when this was written, sexism was real. It still is, but it was way realer back then. So it's a good thing that they are giving women more of a role, more of a story. And so I don't really like that.
Okay.
Just to shut you down. Sorry.
No. I agree with that. I do agree. It was written in a different time, and especially that actress, Gene Roddenberry's wife.
Yes.
I understand she never really liked the role. She was kind of snuck in to TOS from the original pilot, The Cage, because the studio NBC didn't want to have her in the show. So that was their workaround. I don't know, man. I tuned in to see a show about Pike and his missions. I don't need the Kirk, okay? If you want to do a Kirk show, fine. Go off and do a spin-off of that, all right?
It's an alternate timeline. It's an alternate world.
No, and I 100% agree with that. I do not believe that this is, and I tell you what though, kind of speaking of badass women, number 1's role, phenomenal. She is just, I just need her, Pike, Spock, and the Doctor. That's all I need for the rest of the show. Everything else,
all the characters, honestly, I think they're great. And that's okay. You don't have to like them for them to exist.
I don't need the sassy, what's her name, Erica.
Oh, I like that.
I just, to me, it's not. It's kind of like, okay. It's kind of like Steve Harvey's Family Feud. Look, back in the Richard Dawson days, when they kind of slipped in a risque joke, it was funny as hell. Okay? But now on the Steve Harvey show, it's like every question is, okay, we're going to take it immediately to the gutter. It was fine maybe the first couple times, haha, funny, but every effing episode, why does it have to be like this? I stopped watching.
Well, there you go. You just stop watching if you don't like it. That's it.
I did. I did not watch Human Spock. When he woke up human, I immediately turned it off. I will watch it 10 years down the road. Just like in Enterprise. There was episodes in Enterprise that I just could not stand. Like when Archer was on trial and it was basically like a watered down retelling of Star Trek 6, I turned it off. It took me 10 years to finally watch that episode.
No, Glam, my number one she's number one after the captain. She's number one in charge.
Like Riker.
Because we were a friend.
Yeah,
Hi, Lewis. I don't know what happened to the show at this point. It's the Patrick Murphy has several quarters. Has several quarters in him, and so we're just rolling with it at this point.
And here is another thing. Okay? Again, just because you can do a thing does not necessarily mean you must do that thing. Rolling back to the Enterprise herself. You've got the working model in the Smithsonian. By you redoing that ship and calling it that, you are basically insulting that ship that's hanging in the Smithsonian.
That,
just my opinion.
Object is probably very, very offended. Yes, you're right.
I'm offended for her.
Well, good. I'm glad somebody is. I mean.
All right, I'm going to go list now, so I'm going to be quiet.
I'm enjoying this. I have no idea what's going on.
She's a beautiful
There you
killer.
go.
Oh,
hold on. Let me.
They generally are.
Okay, anyone coming in right now is going to be so confused. They're going to be like, "Why is Patrick selling comics on Veronika's show?"
Well,
this is like
the show is a comic selling show, right?
This is some alternate universe crap at this point. I don't know what happened. This is a great first show back.
I love how Veronica's like, I've not seen the show. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
It's on my list. I just need to find
it's a good show. I think you would enjoy it.
I need to find a way to watch it because it's on Paramount Plus or something, which I don't have access to anymore.
Your app is gross. So go through it through Prime for Amazon Prime.
It's on Prime. I don't want to buy it. I don't pay for streaming stuff. I mean, I do, but you know what?
I mean, no, pay for like a month of the subscription for like $5 and then discontinue it.
I'll think about it.
It's a good show. There's other things on there too, like they have Discovery is on there, which I really enjoyed. Discovery, and then Picard. Picard's really
okay.
Good.
So I know who that. I know who that is. Okay, I understand that reference.
I take it you're a Trekkie, right? That's why I'm taking away from this conversation.
I'm not actually.
Really?
I've just ended up watching a lot, but my husband likes Star Trek, and so I ended up watching it with him. I enjoyed
Discovery.
Huh?
You like Discovery?
I do. I have a very open mind. I like a lot of things.
I tried it, and look, I like all the other characters except the main character.
You don't like Michael?
I don't.
I love her, so
I'm sorry.
I can't help you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so just to
they do have a free
to the chat.
Yeah.
Well, I did have Paramount Plus because I think my Walmart Plus membership gave
me
free.
It does. So you can do this.
But not anymore. They took it away. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're not doing that anymore." Bye. I'm like, okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys over here.
Well, I pay for $9 a month for Paramount through for Prime because Paramount streaming service.
Right, Michael?
Big.
Yeah.
Big
see, I already pay for Netflix. I recently started paying for the Disney Plus and Hulu bundle because Bluey. Because we have to watch Bluey. Oh my god, Bluey is a kids show, but it's actually like adults like it too.
Yeah,
so
I'm good.
Anyway, and I wanted to watch The Little Mermaid, and I wanted to watch all the Marvel movies. So anyway,
yes, we've been watching the Marvel universe. We started from the beginning.
I did that. I'm finally all the way caught up, I believe.
Oh, we're not. We still have. We did the show, several shows, and then I think we're back to movies now.
Okay.
So I don't know where we're at now, but
Aunt Booty is here. Hello. You don't stink. You could never. I bet you smell like sunshine and roses. My kid tells me that. He's like, you could never be stinky, Mommy. I was like, oh, you have no idea. But it's sweet.
I think you lost some viewers when I was going on my rant. I apologize.
No, I think we may have gained some viewers when you went on your rant. So I'm just here for the ride. I got work done while you went on your rant. So.
I'm glad you're a good sport, Patrick, and don't hate me.
No, and everybody. How do I want to phrase this? I'm not going to knock somebody else for liking what they like, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to talk down to anybody because of, I have very strong opinions about things.
Do you?
No.
Patrick, no.
I think a lot of us do have strong opinions about
This is why we're on YouTube, because we need a platform to voice them. We just can't shut up.
But yeah, I'm with you, Patrick. I'm the same way. If I don't like something that somebody else loves, cool.
My only disagreement is since I'm from Cincinnati, I will root for the Steelers and wear my Steelers jersey in public when they play together. I have no idea any of the players on either team, but I just want to be that guy.
You just like to instigate.
Exactly. I mean, you can't. Okay.
It's a very East Coastian thing.
You can't have Star Trek. You can't have the Federation without the Klingons. You can't have G.I. Joe without Cobra.
Okay, I have a friend though. The new Klingons are gross. I want the old Klingons.
Which Klingons?
The Discovery Klingons are bad.
You know what? At first, I kind of thought the same thing, but I actually
look at Veronika.
It makes sense. Okay, no, now look. Oh God, this is gonna get real.
No, go ahead, Patrick.
Borderline.
It's your show. I'm just here.
I can almost wrap my head around that those are Klingons. I don't particularly like the aesthetic, but I can understand that they are Klingon. Just like, I don't want to say what I'm really thinking, but
no, don't say it. It's gonna get me demonetized until trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know where exactly you're going, but I have a general idea. So
as long as you're not putting any racial slurs or stuff like that.
I feel like we may be headed there.
Oh. Yeah, we are.
Are you racist?
No. I'm not. Whoa, sorry. That was not intentional.
No. I'm just saying that.
Well, we're heading towards a racial slur.
No. What I'm saying is that all humans don't look alike.
Oh, true.
Facts.
And that's why I can believe that those are Klingons. Also,
evolution and all that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the new Klingons look like. I'm just saying things.
The old Klingons were that's a Klingon. The new ones, they're not real. I don't accept them.
I don't accept Discovery as a ship in that time era. Now when they jump 900 years into the future, I can believe that's a ship from 900 years in the future. I want the big flashy buttons that you have to push that goes beep bop boop bop 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 bop. All this fancy tech and this giant huge view screen. Again, the Enterprise did not have a screen that damn big. Oh my god.
I like
that.
Violet. That's cool. You don't have to watch it if you don't like it. That's the thing.
I like the premise. I like some of the characters. Why did they make Spock so dumb?
Oh, I actually like Spock way better. The newer Spock better than the older Spock.
Now I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Now you upset Patrick.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
You know, I will say this:
I got my big girl panties on.
the guy
With
that they
East
got to
Coast
play
panties
old
on.
Spock in the first Kelvin movie. Now he really nailed the part. I thought he did an excellent job.
I don't know. I think
And
that
he
the
sips his
current
coffee.
Spock acts the way I thought the old Spock should have acted. Like, he has a human side. He's not fully Vulcan. So why would he act completely Vulcan? So your human side would pop its ugly head out because that's what we do. And yeah, so I like that it happens more on the newer show than it did on the older show. I hurt your soul. It's okay. We can disagree on that. It's cool. We'll still be friends. Well, maybe. Maybe. Just kidding. I'm messing with you.
You know, maybe I should pay attention to the chat.
I mean, there's an idea.
I just left him to hash it out. That's hilarious. I think it's funny.
Okay, question from the chat. Patrick, the floor is yours. I mean, might as well at this point.
What are my thoughts on the new Cylon?
Are they redoing Battlestar Galactica again?
I don't know what those are. I apologize.
It's Battlestar Galactica. Cylons.
Oh, I didn't see Battlestar Galactica.
Oh,
Neither did I. We finally have something common again.
I've seen the old show growing up, and I saw the new show. I like the new show better. It's not new anymore. It's like old now, but
I highlight Glamma's closet or Glamma's comment. Just read the black and white, Patrick. Well, actually, it's blue. She's blue in chat. Yes, I do prefer old Coke.
I don't drink pop, but if I did, I want the old Coke too, because I'm old like you guys.
Coca-Cola Classic.
That's right. That new crap is gross.
Well,
Let's
it's an
see.
interesting evening.
See what happens when you let me in here? I need to work.
You're a young
Love
one.
it. I love it. Okay, I still know things.
Not as much.
Sometimes.
I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you.
Still learning. Okay. Not
We're
that
all
young.
still-
Listen.
We're
We've
all
been
still
over,
learning.
We've been over this. I'm not that young. I just have one of those faces.
How old are you?
I am 40.
Okay, yeah. I always think you're like 32. Always.
Oh, now you're my favorite.
Ah. I like being favorite.
I bet you do.
But really, you do have a young face.
I do have a baby face. Fat don't crack. I know that's not how it goes, but it's true.
It's true. Because look at me. Do I look almost 50? I am
No,
almost
you
50.
don't.
Wow.
I'm
See?
going to be 50 in 2 years. Well, I'm going to be 48 this year in October.
Oh, that's soon.
I know.
All right, let me see how much I actually relisted because I've just been going. It was a lot, but maybe I'm wrong. Where did I start?
It's a lot. You did all of it.
Here we go.
In 95.
No. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24,
Did you get your goal?
27. I surpassed my goal.
Good for you.
However, I didn't relist anything. I want to say 2 days ago
That's okay.
or yesterday. I forgot. There was one where I didn't relist anything or list whatever. Okay, I'm trying to catch
Angry
up
Otter,
with that.
I'm with you. I'm 100%. I'm like 21, sometimes 12. Just give me like I went to a physical therapist today because I'm having some issues with my hip, so I'm in physical therapy for it. And he's like, okay, so we found the weak cheek. And I started laughing. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm 12. He's like, oh, that's a technical term. We're putting it in your report and everything. I thought it was funny. I'm like, you can't take me anywhere.
Okay, so this is how you know that Jackson Roykirk is old, because he does the little L in the asterisk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's AOL.com stuff. Okay?
That is AOL old. That's AOL.
I remember that in my early 20s.
Oh my god. Well, see, I grew up in Europe, so we had more like ICQ and not so much AIM, which was so much better, for the record. But whatever.
Wasn't ICQ? No, I'm thinking of IRC. Which one was the one that took all the chat?
Yeah, that's IRC, I think. I had that. It started with a T. I forgot. But yeah, where you had all the chats.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I understand him too, because I was around. But yeah. It was awesome. And it had games, and my favorite game to play on ICQ with others was Warsheep. It sounds horrible, but it was
Warsheep?
Warsheep. You had little sheep.
Warsheep, okay.
And they were fighting each other. It was fun. Okay, it was. You had to be there. Yeah. I feel like as soon as I got an iPad,
I was stuck in America, so
please somebody tell me that they remade that game and you can now play it on the iPad. Or that was 10 years ago,
funny.
And they have not. Anyway, ACP. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, Warsheep was awesome. It's one of those things where I haven't Googled it in a while. Let's Google Warsheep.
Never heard of it.
Well, yeah, because ICQ. You guys did not really use ICQ.
I never heard of it until now. Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, they made it for Android. Are you serious? First look. Ooh. Okay. That's gonna be for later.
Getting Veronika like pop up. Oh.
See, this is again when I say nerd, it's not an insult because
I know
nerd.
I was just teasing you earlier. I thought it was funny because the way you said it was funny. So I just kind of went with it.
Okay, that's all words, Michael. We thank you.
We did not have a Commodore when I was young.
Wait a minute. Q-Link on the Commodore VIC-20. Hold on.
Hold on.
I was around for that.
The ICQ.
Was that the 70s or the early 80s?
Love it. I love that you used that, Jackson Roykirk. What are we highlighting? This one?
Yeah, I'm so old. I was using Q-Link on the Commodore VIC-20 and on a 180 baud modem. Okay, now I have used a modem C64. I didn't know it was Q-Link. It's that old that I forget what it was. Is that fair?
I have no idea what you just said.
I didn't have
but I do remember me growing up in East Germany, and not by growing up I mean until I was 6, and then the wall came down. We had it looked like an answering machine type of thing that you put a cassette in to record something, and on that it was a tape. You put that in there, you connected it to the TV, and then we were playing games like that. I don't know what that was. I forgot.
Atari?
But it wasn't Atari. It was something else.
And television?
No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't Atari.
Was it Sega?
No, we didn't have that. East Germany.
Oh.
So it was whatever, communist version of that. I know. So nobody ever knows what it is, but that's what we started off with.
Well, there was the Intellivision. There was the ColecoVision. There was Atari. There was
none
of
Atari. It was none of those because if you say it, I will remember it. I'm gonna ask. Well, I can't ask my brother.
Why don't you Google it?
I don't know what to Google.
Okay,
computers
let me try.
in the GDR. Hold on.
Okay, so video game console East Germany.
I wouldn't even go as far as calling it a console, but Sure. Electronic industry in East. Oh my God.
ESSO1.
No.
Bildschirmbild.
The VCS 2600.
Yeah, I cannot speak German in case you didn't know. Like, no sprechen Sie Deutsch.
I love it.
Yeah, I can butcher German all day long. Polyplay?
I will. No.
No. Was it a game system?
Yeah, we played games with it.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna call it a game system. Oh wait, this would be the late 80s.
Yes.
It was okay. I've talked about Germany. Was East Germany the more affluent part? Or was that West Germany?
The more what? Affluent?
Affluent?
West. We didn't have stuff. I found
Okay.
it because I googled the game. ZX Spectrum. I will put it in here.
ZX.
The game we played was yes, Glam. I'll take some coffee. The game we played was called Manic Miner.
Okay.
And it was so fun. And the one thing that my mom will still remember about this game was that there was one level where there were like toilet seats chasing after you and you had to escape them. That's what she remembers.
That's hilarious.
So yeah.
Toilet seats chasing after you like Pac-Man. Okay.
Kinda. Yeah.
So toilet Pac-Man.
Listen, it's what we
That's
had,
what it
okay?
Eating the turds. Those are the ghosts.
I can tell Patrick Murphy is going on some deep dive right now. Or are you actually listening?
I'm actually listening.
Oh,
he's like, I'm not listening to you guys anymore. I'm listening.
You're not looking at my childhood memories right now? I'm shocked. Shocked. See, now I have to find this game and see if I can still play it. Oh gosh. Anyway. Dodo. That's also what she said.
Oh shit, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Oh shit, it's almost 11 o'clock. No, I did say 2-ish hours when people asked.
Yeah,
So-
I told my husband, I said, I think I'll be done around, I don't know, 7:30.
I mean,
He'll be fine. He'll play a game. He'll be fine.
yes,
He understands how to entertain himself.
Okay, I lost track of the conversation between Glamour and Jackson Roy Kirk, so I don't know what's going on. But I think they're just trolling us because they know we're not paying attention. Because last time I checked, we were being offered coffee.
Hot pea?
What?
Did you say hot pea?
Coffee. Hot pea. What?
He said hot pea. I'm like,
Alyssa. Coffee.
what are they into? Because I'm not into that. That's some freaky stuff.
Yeah, no.
They don't know what they're missing. See, that goes with it. Hot pea. They're like, they don't know what they're missing.
That reminds me.
That they're having.
Now I'll have the Teenage Dirtbag song stuck in my head.
Oh, I love that song.
Hot pea. There we go. And that's how rumors start.
Technically.
No gold? What? I'm
When it
so
leaves your body,
confused.
it's hot.
What is going on?
No gold. No golden shower.
No gold? Oh no.
What are we talking about? Whoa, hold on.
No.
See, Patrick snapped up.
I'm
Don't
out.
worry, I won't get you dinner.
Oh
Don't worry.
my god. Glamour, you ridiculous person.
Patrick's OnlyFans.
Hey,
That's
I'll
what
give
I
you-
will now.
Yeah.
No, I think the new thing is Feet Finder. That's the new.
Is that
only
new?
I
Hold
could
on, hold
totally
on.
do that.
Hold on.
So here we go, guys.
No,
Here we go.
no. Oh my god, no. Don't. Don't. I will remove you.
They could be worse.
Forcibly. I hate feet. Anyway, Glamour, this is for you.
I thank you very much.
Please put your feet down, Patrick.
I love it whenever I model shoes, especially if you can see the arches, because I have some nice arches. And so I always get a message. I don't mean to be creepy. I just want to say that you have great feet. I'm like, thanks.
I don't mean to be creepy. Because
a lot of girls get creeped out by that. I don't. I'm like, thanks. I'm flattered.
Speaking of which, I just got my first request about shoes. I wake up in the morning. I think somebody's actually interested in buying some shoes from me. And so I responded to whatever their question was. And then they're like, are they cleaned? And also, could you model them? And I'm like, God damn it. No, go away. And yes, they're clean. You're not interested. Like, the first time in almost 4 years of reselling, and I finally get a model these shoes and make them stinky request. So,
well, that may not, because they'd be like, are they clean? Because some women are really concerned about that. So
no, it was a dude. Like, I didn't look at the profile first, and he definitely looked like he might be. And I mean, not again. I don't kink shame. Just can you just buy them and not tell me what you're gonna do with them? You know.
Yeah. Well, just like I told one guy, he asked me to do something, and I was like, look, I'm not gonna kink shame you. I don't care what you do, but I'm just not gonna. I don't want to be part of it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, I don't know what people do with the stuff they buy from me, and I prefer not to. Just buy it. Pay me and don't tell me what you're going to do with it. Yep. Because every time I sell anything like lingerie type item on eBay, it always goes to men. And I think a percentage of those might be wearing it, and a percentage might be buying it for their significant others. Okay. But I think a good amount also just like wants to like sniff it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. As they do things to themselves. Self-love.
Good for them.
We all gotta have our hobbies.
And his chin. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna hack uncontrollably. Hold on.
Yeah,
here's my thing, Glamour. If I want to get into that industry, then I will not use Poshmark for it, you know? Because then we're gonna have to go to some other website where we can charge 3 times that, and then we're talking. But Poshmark, that also then takes 20% off. No, I'm not modeling my shoes for you.
See, I do. If they fit me, I will.
And Patrick does have killer legs. We all know.
And it does help them sell better if you do model them. Just across the board, not to people that are wanting them for foot fetishes. Like to women. I sell most of my shoes to women.
I can see that. I don't have the time and energy.
Yeah, I mean, fair. You're a single mom.
Like, it also just the thought, like, I already dread photographing all my stuff. The thought of just also putting it on me, I'm like,
shoes is
sensory thing.
Quick for shoes, but
yeah,
it actually takes me less time to model them than it does to take photographs otherwise. So, because I literally do this. Like, here's my table, and I literally put my feet up like this, and I do one shot there, and one shot there, and then I take them off. And
Melissa, I feel like you need to just like use those and put them on whatever feet finder or whatever we just talked about. I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't want to show my face.
Yeah, no, same. Somebody tell me though, honestly, like, is there still money to be made in the whole foot fetish picture thing? Because I feel like it's so everybody does it. And my feet aren't that special.
It depends on your feet. Depends on your feet. If you have nice, pretty feet.
I don't.
I do.
I do. It's such a curse.
It is a curse.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm not going to show them on the internet.
I'll tell you.
No, I'm not showing you my feet. I hate feet.
Why
I'm not doing this. Also, my headphones look.
Send me a picture of your feet. I'll tell you. I'll be honest.
Are we going back to the feet finder?
We're not going back to the feet
finder. I promise I won't do anything creepy with your feet. Picture.
Give me a second to figure out my headphone situation here.
See? Jackson Roy Kirk wants to see your feet too. We all want to see your feet. Show us the feet!
No.
My husband is going to be like, what the f*** is going on?
Jackson, down boy. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Oh, well, there she is.
Yeah, it's time spent
Hello,
talking.
Kristen.
Oh, hey, Kristen.
I love how everybody shows up when we have the feet pics.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Yeah,
Hey, it
you're
brings
correct. I don't
everyone
want
to
to
the
do that
yard.
part.
Yeah, talking about toes. I'd rather not be
Ooh,
talking
dyeing
about
your hair.
toes. I really, seriously, I hate feet. So
Oh, you're dyeing it. Yeah, never mind. Right.
if y'all want to go back to talking Star Trek, be my guest.
Yeah,
Oh,
how do we go from talking about old consoles to feet? Where did I miss that segue?
I don't know.
Well, you know, whenever I used to get together with my friends, we would talk about one of two things by the end of the night: sex or poop. Always. It'll go back to those two subjects. I don't know why.
See, I already have to talk to my child about poop all the time, so
See, I don't have that problem. So, yeah. That's funny, though.
You know, speaking of old consoles, so I know in my mom's stuff, does anybody remember the Merlin? It was like a big red phone, but it was a gaming system.
No.
It literally looked like a phone. And I know she's got it, but
I have no idea what that is. And D. Jackson Roykirk, I think you might be right about that.
Yeah.
bow.
I love that Kristen knows this universe now.
I
But
knew Mike would
also,
get it.
can we discuss, please?
I'm sure he does. But does he have a pointy something?
Yeah, I was about to say, what else is pointy?
Why, yes, hello.
And how pointy? I mean,
Well, do you really want it that pointy up in? Okay.
No.
Anyway, so
well,
I got this comic book.
It needs to be blunt. Like blunt instruments, thank you.
You don't want that like poking things on the inside, do you? Like.
Please don't be a cat.
yes.
Like
Nipples.
stabby.
Yep.
I've got nipples, Fokker. Can you milk me? I love that movie.
And welcome to the Friday night Relist and Relax and Relist right here on the YouTubes on Veronika Mika's channel. Make sure you subscribe. Do all the YouTube things.
You know, it's funny because my husband grew up in Europe as well, and so I make him watch old American things like from the 80s. That way stuff I grew up watching or watched as a young adult. That way he gets all my references, and now he gets them. It's so funny. Like I said a Pretty Woman quote the other day, and he started laughing. I'm like, now you get it because you watch Pretty Woman. But he has to catch up on a lot because his dad did not do a good job making him watch a lot of 80s movies.
Yeah, agreed. Jackson
There's never
Roykirk.
any one thing.
I was just about to say I'm not very relaxed tonight with this conversation, but I did relist, so there's that. We may need to rename the show, relist and talk about feet pics. I don't know.
I thought you said D-pics.
I mean, we can talk about that too.
Oh yeah, how many D-pics have you gotten on that dating app? Probably a lot.
None, because I think the man. No, I don't want to go that far to say that the men finally understood that we don't do that.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, if I get one, that person's gonna get put on blast.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember when I was on.
If you're sending me a D-pic, you're not just sending that to me, honey. That's
of course when I was on a
I
dating app, it was years ago, and yeah, I kept getting D-pics. I'm like, really? Like, I talked to you for a fraction of a second, and you're showing me your ding? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Why do you think it's a good idea? It's not.
Yeah, that I've had that happen in my 20s, and then I would get a follow-up like, so what do you think? And I'm like,
I think it's
better.
small.
I was like, I've seen better. And he's like, wow, that's harsh. I'm like, you sent me an unsolicited pic, and I'm being honest with you.
Oh, I always insult their penis.
You're going to have to handle that on your own.
Yep. Like, yeah. I'm like, if you're going to send me an unsolicited D-pic, I'm going to insult the hell out of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you need therapy. I do. I hope you need therapy by the end of this.
Hold on, I need to respond to a message. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves.
There's another side job.
It's not Grindr. No, I'm not on Grindr. I know the men on Grindr are not looking for me, unfortunately.
No.
They're
Like,
probably much more attractive, but
yeah, they're looking for other guys. Which, power to them. Love it.
yeah. I hope that
Ooh,
market works out better for them because, geez.
Yeah.
When I see what's out here, and then you bring that up and it's like, oh, maybe you're just picky. And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm picky. I'm 40. I have a kid. I have shit going on. Of course I'm picky.
You need to be picky. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, what do you think we're doing here?
You're not 20 anymore. Now you need like good investment pieces to date.
All right, so kind of rolling back to the reason that we're here this evening. 4 new and 21 relist and
Good
6
job.
drafts.
Good
Relist
job,
I do.
Patrick.
Well, just list because I'm just relisting things on Poshmark.
That counts.
And now I'm going to go put something long, cylindrical, and hot in my mouth. I will be right back.
Same. I mean, see ya. Anyway.
4, 6, 8, 62, 4, 6, 8, 72, 4, 6, 8.
Did you say 72?
80, 2, 4, 6, 8, 92, 4, 6, 8, 100.
Relisted?
I listed 100 items back on Poshmark. Wow.
Listed? Damn.
Well, I mean, it's relisting because I use RK now because it doesn't charge you monthly and it delists for me automatically too. And
Nice.
So I just use that and it remembers most of my information. So I literally just
Good.
have to do one thing and then hit list.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, RK is it's resell kit. It's a real name for it, but I like it.
To ask
It's
what it stands
very
for.
simple, but I like it, and it
Nice.
doesn't charge me monthly.
Good.
In fact, you can probably use it for free.
I still like Vendu though, and all my stuff's in there now. So
I liked Vendu as well, but I didn't like the $60 a month.
see, I die on a much cheaper plan on that, but yeah.
I needed something. I have to have the 60 a month for the volume I do. So
Yeah, because you're doing a lot more waterfall sales.
it's my full-time job. I need to make more.
It is. I'm glad it's not my full-time job. I could not do it full-time. I've realized that over the years. I'm like, nah, it's not going to be fun for me anymore if I have to do it full-time. Plus, I like having health insurance. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, I have health insurance through my husband. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. But I like how it's flexible. If I need to have a day off because of my hands or whatever, I can just say.
Yeah. Good. Okay, well, I want to wait for Patrick Murphy to come back from his little smoke break, but I think I will wrap it up here shortly because I'm going to be tired. And yeah, I don't have a small person waking me up tomorrow morning, so that's good.
Yay! Hopefully your body will let you sleep in.
Probably not.
Because whenever I can sleep in, my body's like, no, get the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be up at like 5:30, like, surprise, bitch!
That's right.
We're gonna be up.
Do shit.
If I'm up that early, I'll get some stuff done and then I'll go to the bins. I have decided.
Although I'm interested, I just upped my Zoloft from 50 milligrams to 100 like a couple days ago. So the up hasn't kicked in yet. So I am actually curious when the up actually kicks in, like in a few weeks from now, if that will let me relax enough to sleep in.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm. I know I have my new family doctor. I really love him. And he is like, well, you know what? You have a lot of room. You're like on the lowest dose. And if you need more, it's okay. I'm like, I feel like maybe I could use more. He's like, okay, let's up it to 100. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I may need to have that conversation about my medications, but yeah, that's a whole different story. Barbara, thanks for stopping by.
Oh,
I
hi,
didn't know you were
Barbara.
here. I love it.
Oh,
was
I love
selling my
your
books.
writer.
I love that. I wish I was still creative enough to write, but
You are. You
I
are.
got leftover pop.
You are so
I
creative
will
enough.
just release a book full of screenshots of mediocre men being insulting on dating apps.
I would
That's
buy
what
it.
I'd do.
I
I
would
know
buy
you
it.
would. I would give it
I
to
would
you
buy
for free.
it, and then I'd make commentary on it on my other channel. There we go.
Patrick Murphy's going to do a dramatic reading. How about that?
There we
I'll
go.
have
But then
Glamour and Patrick read it.
Then I'll do commentary on him reading it.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I love
it'd
that.
be like Inception.
Well, we're full of great ideas tonight, and there he is.
I always am.
Okay, Patrick is
Okay.
back, so we can wrap words. Hello,
Oh,
wrap
darn.
things up slowly.
Correction, Kristen, you are a writer.
I was gonna say I got a package I needed to open, but Glamour's
Oh.
not here.
Oh, no, she is. Maybe.
she's still-
Wait, no. She's gonna do stuff, so I think she's not here anymore. Maybe. I don't know.
Well,
Do you
I
want
got.
to open a package? You
Well,
can
I
open a
got-
package. We have time for that.
Oh yeah, baby, let me open up my package. All right.
Open your
Oh.
package.
We've gone to feats to opening packages. No,
We've gone to D's.
I got a magazine that I wanted to send to Glamour. I missed something. I was in my own little world there.
You did. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going, Patrick. Keep going. That's what she said.
Going.
Well, I want to make sure this is going to work so I can get this out.
Stop.
See, Glamour's hanging out for a package. We're sticking around for the package.
Oh, I think this is going to work, Glamour. I think this is going to work. Yes.
Oh boy, what is
All right.
happening?
Dodo, but
I'm getting ready to get Glamour's thing together.
you're getting her thing. Okay.
So
Oh wait,
she,
is that
she-
the
she wanted
package
this-
ship stuff you ordered?
yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
So I got a big enough mailer for it now.
gotcha.
You
And who are
have
we
an
gonna-
adequate size mailer now.
Because yours truly put Patrick Murphy onto you
She
package
did.
ship.
And,
She
and you
did.
know what? I think Veronika needs to be sponsored by these people because let me tell you something. And I know Michael, if you're still in the chat listening, these are great mailers. It's called You Pack and Ship.
Oh, yeah, I like
as
that,
sponsored
yeah.
by Veronika Mitka. And
Great company.
she needs sponsorship.
I
These
do
are
need sponsorship.
these are great to send like
too.
1 or 2 books. So you're not using your Gemini, and they're rigid mailers. I mean, you
Oh,
still
there's those words again.
Gemini, rigid Geminis.
So check these out. I'll get you the website. I think Veronika's got a coupon.
I already got him the website. I don't have a coupon right now. I think it expired, but they did send me something about their Halloween poly mailers. So for all the girly girls among us who would like pretty poly mailers, they have those too. No, they should sponsor me. Seriously, I love them, and I talk about them without getting paid for it.
And I will say this: as compared to the eBay mailers, they are actually more.
Sparktech needs them.
Yeah. So these things, these little eBay mailers, these are kind of like cheap. These are much better quality. And you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
And as far as poly mailers are concerned, same thing. Like the poly mailers I get from your pack and ship are better quality than what I get from Amazon.
And they're cheaper too.
And they're cheaper too. You do pay shipping, but they're still cheaper.
Well, you get like free shipping after like what?
$500.
Oh, is it 500? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty high. It's pretty steep. So unless you live in like a reseller village and can place a group order.
Reseller village.
I've been using these for
Wow.
like single, maybe 1 or 2 books. So these are great.
I wonder
Well,
what that would look like, a reseller village. Because now my brain is like, what would that be like?
You don't want to know.
I don't.
I don't want to be part of that.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
I'd be in the principal's office so often.
So they're gonna be raping.
Glamour. whatever that was, I missed it. And
have you read Sodom and Gomorrah? It's very different than I think what you think.
Maybe. Anyway. My mom used to say that all the time. Anyway, for inappropriate things.
Yeah.
Either way. So Glamour, I wish there was a code, but they don't have a referral program. Otherwise, I would have that all over, like plastered all over my description. So I don't think I have a code. But hey, still buy from them. Maybe if there's a comment section, let them know that I send you and that they should sponsor me.
Yeah, definitely. Because honestly, without Veronika, we would not be here. And I'm going
Barbara, Patrick got them from You Pack and Ship. I put it up here. There we go. That's where he got them.
On Amazon, if you want to order through that too.
Shh. We're supporting You Pack and Ship right now. Jeff Bezos has enough money. Oh, You Pack and Ship is selling? Okay.
Yes.
Still, Jeff
no,
Bezos
it's not independent sellers. It's You Pack and Ship has a store on Amazon.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
I'd rather go through their actual website.
They make more money that way. That's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sandwich this together.
You sandwiched that together good, Patrick.
I'm getting a Glamis package together.
And you're making it.
Oh my god, I'm having deja vu right now, which is no surprise because we have these conversations all the time. But Patrick does not wear a Hawaiian shirt all the time. That matches my background, so that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I recognize what it was immediately, and you're like, "What are you wearing?" I'm like, "It's a Hawaiian shirt."
No. I recognized it. It's just I'm not used to Patrick wearing.
Okay, fine. I get what you're saying.
Palm leaves. Okay.
Yeah. You're like, "What are you wearing?" I just didn't get what you meant.
It wasn't like I can't tell what you're wearing. Like I can tell what you're wearing.
What are you wearing? Kind of thing.
I don't understand why it's on your body. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I mean, can I make an inappropriate joke?
Sure.
If I'm asking, it's going to be good.
I'll allow it.
Well, I don't see you on my body, so I'd put this on.
Oh my god.
Damn. I hope that you never use that because that's a bad.
Yeah, it's a good thing you have someone, Patrick.
It's a hard no line. My favorite was when it's like, "Yo, baby, what's your sign?" I'm like, "Stop." That was my favorite response. He didn't know what to do with that.
Please. Somebody asked me the other day what my favorite pickup line is, and I was like, none. Like, what?
None?
None? Zero. No. Anyway, okay. We're going to let Patrick Murphy package his package, but real quick. Advertisements. Who has stuff going on they want to share with the class? Melissa, what you got going on?
Just working. I just released a Work With Me, and I'm gonna
release
a what do you call it? A What Sold from August soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Patrick, darling, what do you have going on?
I don't have anything going on unless you got something going on, baby doll.
Alrighty, then you'll see Patrick Murphy back here 2 weeks from now. That's what he has going on. I'm going to be, again, I mentioned it earlier, selling on Glamour's Closet's Classy Crap auction. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be on Wednesday night, on Glamour's auction. Yours truly is going to sell things, or try to sell things live. It's going to be interesting, if nothing else. So tune in, Glamour. If you want to pull the link real quick, feel free to. I do not have it queued up because I'm a bad hostess. Yes. Okay, all right. Settle down. But yeah, on Wednesday, Glamour's channel, I think it starts at 7 Central. I just know when my time slot is. I'm sorry. I'm doing a horrible job advertising this. Glamour, put your link in. But yeah, we're going to be on Glamour's Closet, and we're going to sell Classy Crap. You should be modding, Patrick.
Oh, damn, girl.
Sorry. Will there be feed showings? No, there will not be. At least not from me. Maybe the two old guys, maybe Johnny. I cannot speak for them. But
I
not
just put
mine.
in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to check out Glamma's classy crap clothing auction this coming 9/20/23, where Veronika Mika will make her debut selling appearance. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Go over to Glamma's Closet, click subscribe, hit that notification bell, go into one of her videos, and let her know that Patrick Murphy sent you, baby. That's right. See,
And
I was
that's why
getting together when you were busting my balls.
That's why we're paying Patrick the big bucks. No, I meant you should mod her auction. That's what I
know
meant.
I can't mod.
But yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You can make numbers sound good, Patrick. Anyway. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. This was quite entertaining and productive and all the good things that I want for this little get together that we're having here. Thank you, Melissa and Patrick and Glamma, for joining me here on the screen. And I will see you all 2 weeks from now, if not before, on Glamma's auction on Wednesday. Bis dann. Tschüss.
Bye.